You are all fine. Dear children, we are completed lesson 4. Today we are going to learn about unit 5, the wise king of Neighbor. The wise king of Neighbor. Dear children, open your textbook, page number 39. See your textbook. I am reading the lesson. See, your one poem is there. Let us listen and recite. See, kind hearts are gardens, kind thoughts are roots, kind words are blossoms, kind deeds are fruits. Kind hearts are gardens, kind hearts are gardens, kind thoughts are roots, you know. So kind words are blossoms, kind deeds are fruits, kind deeds are birds. The poet is Henry Wordsworth Longfellow. Now listen, see the wise king of Mewar. Ranjit Singh was the king of Mewar. He was brave as a lion and he was very kind to the poor. One day he was strolling in his royal garden. His minister and some attendants were with him. Blowing breeze and singing birds and cricket had made him happy. All of a sudden, a stone struck his forehead. Everybody was stunned. Some of the servants hurried in search of those who had thrown the stone. Some men went to call the doctors, but the king was calm. He pressed the wound with his palm and tried to control the bleeding. Then came an old man who looked very nervous. He tore the cloth off his shoulder and tied it around the king's forehead. He then fell at the feet of the king and said weeping, "O king, it is me who is responsible for hurting you. I beg your pardon. I did not do it on purpose. I am ready to undergo any kind of punishment." "Why did you fall to the stone then?" asked the minister angrily. The old man knelt before the king, folded his palms and said, "Maharaja, I was tired and hungry. I wanted to have a mango and pelted the stone at the mango tree. The king bent at him, caught hold of his shoulders and lifted him up. The king wiped off the tears of the old man with his shawl. Then smiling at him said, "Don't weep. What you have done is not a crime to be punished." He then ordered his cook to offer the hungry old man some food immediately. The old man, receiving the food, bowed to the king and went his way. The king said to his minister, "Don't get angry about such petty incidents. A tree bears the stroke and gives fruit, stands in sun and gives us shade. I being a man, if I never give food to a hungry man, shall be smaller than a tree." The minister was ashamed and learned a lesson. Service to mankind is service to God. See, listen. Ranjit Singh was a king of Mewar. Who was the king of Mewar? Ranjit Singh was a king of Mewar. He was brave as a lion and he was very kind to the poor. He was very brave person. Brave means direction. He was a brave person. Brave, opposite word. Brave, fear. Poor, rich. See, he was a brave as a lion. You know, He was a very kind person to the poor. He helped the poor. So one day, what happens? One day he was strolling in his royal garden. He was strolling in his royal garden. His minister and some attendants were with him. He is strolling his garden. That time, who are there? His minister and some attendants also were with him. Blowing breeze and the singing birds. In royal garden, the weather is very cool. Blowing breeze are there. Then singing birds had made him happy. All of a sudden, a stone struck his forehead. What happened? One stone struck his forehead. Forehead means hand. He is strolling, walking in a slow and relaxed way. Strolling means walking in a slow and relaxed way. Royal relating to or belonging to a king or queen. Okay. See, at a person whose job is to help or look after others. What happened? All of a sudden, a stone struck his forehead. One stone is struck where? His forehead. Everybody was stunned. See, some of the servants hurried in search of those who had thrown the stone. What happened? That time, some of the servants, what are they do? They hurried in search of those who had thrown the stone. Who is thrown the stone? So they searching. Where is the person? Where is the person? So some men went to call the doctors. Someone went to call the doctor. But the king was calm. The king was very calm. Calm. So he pressed the wound with his palm. What he do? He pressed his wound with his palm. Pressed with his palm and tried to control the bleeding. Like that. Pressed the wound and controlled the bleeding. Okay. Then came an old man who looked very nervous. That time, one old man came and he looked very nervous. He tore the cloth off his shoulder and tied to around the king's forehead. What did he do? He tore past tense, tear past tense, tear, tore. Okay. Past tense. Tear, tore. He what do? He tore the cloth on his shoulder and tied it around the king's forehead. Like ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಣೆಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಶಾಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹರಿದು ಅದನ್ನ ಕಿಂಗ್ನ ಹಣೆಗೆ ಕಟ್ತಾನೆ. So like then he fell at the feet of the king. Then he what do? Fell at the feet of the king and said weeping. Then he said weeping, "Oh king, it is me. Oh king, it is me. I throw the stone. Who is responsible for hurting you? Who is? Nobody responsible for hurting you. That is me. I beg your pardon. I did not do it on purpose. Purpose vacantly ಮಾಡಿದಲ್ಲ. So I am ready to undergo any kind of punishment. I ready. What are the punishment you go? I am ready for that. So why did you fell the stone? Then one servant is asked, minister is asked angry. Why did you fell the stone? Then ಅದಕ್ಕೆ stone ಅನ್ನ ಬಿಸಾಡಿದ್ರು. Asked the minister angry. The old man knelt before the king like that. The old man knelt before the king, folded his palms and said, Maharaja, I was tired and hungry. I was very tired and hungry. I wanted to have a mango. Why wanted to have mango? Because he was very tired and very hungry. And pelted the stone at the mango tree. Pelted. The king bent at him. Then the king bent at him, caught him off his shoulders. Catch caught. Catch caught. See, he called hold of his shoulder. Hand hold. Held, hold. Shoulders and lifted. Lifted him up. The king wiped off his tears. He wiped off his tears of the old man with this shawl. Take a shawl and like that. Wiped like that. Wiped his tears. Then smiling at him. Said, "Don't weep. Don't weep. What you have done is not a crime to be punished. What you have done is not a crime to be punished." Mango stone beside crime Allah. Then he ordered his cook to offer the hungry old man. Then he ordered his cook to offer the food for whom? The old man. Immediately, the old man received the food. Bowed to the king. Bowed the king and went his way. Then he went his way. The king said to his minister. After the king said to his minister, "Don't get angry about such petty incidents. You don't worry about such petty incidents. A tree bears the straw can give fruit. A tree bears the straw can give fruits. Stands in sun and gives us shade, always day and night. Rainy season, winter season, summer season, the trees stand for the sun and gives us shade." That is, worry about that one. I give the fruits, I give the shade. Don't worry about that one. Tree. It gives us shade, fruits, everything. So, like that. I being a man, if I never give food to a hungry man, shall be smaller than a tree. He is the king. So, he is a man. If never give food to a hungry man, it is his duty to who are the hungry person to give the food, to provide the food. Is who's responsible? One king's responsible. So, I never give food to a hungry man shall be smaller than a tree. Is he thinking about I was smaller than a tree? So the minister was ashamed and learned a lesson. Then minister was ashamed and why he shouted to the old man. So the minister was ashamed and learned a lesson. Service to mankind is service to God. Service to mankind is service to Him. Janaseve, Janardana Seve. So like that, service to mankind is service to God or service to God. See, which kingdom did Ranajit Singh rule? Ranajit Singh ruled Kingdom of Mewar. See, what did the minister learn? What lesson did the minister learn? The minister learned a lesson. Service to mankind is